Welcome to the Cuz&Co podcast, where stories find their voice, hearts open up, and laughter fills the room.
Hey everybody, welcome to Cuz&Co. This is our first episode.
Yeah.
Myself, Lee, and Keanan. Keanan, tell our viewers what it's all about.
Guys, so we kicking off our first series. It's called Growing Up in a Bubble.
Yep.
So it's going to be quite an interesting couple of episodes where we're going to dive into what a bubble is.
Yes. And I hope you're ready for this.
And yeah, you guys are ready for it.
I think it's long overdue.
It is.
It's long overdue. I think it's a topic that that I've been keeping in for myself for years.
Yeah.
And obviously you asked me the one day, like, listen, why don't you speak about it, about this bubble? But yeah, sorry, you were saying.
No. Yeah, I think everything comes in its time.
Yep. In its season. That's true.
So, cuz I know a little bit about bubbles.
Yeah.
But can you tell me and our cousins out there a little bit more about what a bubble is?
I can do that. So basically, my experience of a bubble is growing up in an environment where you obviously in a bubble, and the air that you breathe, your lifestyle, the way of thinking, the way of doing life is a certain way. And if you do it outside of this bubble, you are going off the road. Like you're basically busy with nonsense. That you can't live outside of this bubble.
Yeah.
That's my experience in a bubble. Oh, that's my explanation of a bubble. A bubble is basically an environment that is controlled. If it makes sense.
Yeah. You're limited from what's surrounding you.
100%.
Okay. So, what was it like growing up in a bubble?
I think obviously it was normal for me. It was normal. I was used, like I said previously, that it's an environment that you're used to. So you think this is normal.
Yeah.
The only way where you find out that, listen, man, this is not normal is when the bubble gets popped. So growing up, obviously I had a certain mindset like Keanan.
Yeah.
He's not in my bubble, so we can't associate it. We can't be seen with each other. Or like he has a different way of thinking. He has his own ways, and my way is better than his way.
Sure. Yeah.
That's my experience in the bubble that I grew up in.
Yo. So you mentioned the bubble being popped.
Yep.
Years
ago.
What caused the bubble to pop?
Well, yes, it's been.
Or what broke you out of that bubble?
I think God. I think God was in play in this whole situation where the bubble got popped. How the bubble got popped, obviously, it's when you start to resist?
Yes.
It's like tension, and you started like challenging people in the bubble. And I think me challenging that's how the bubble got popped. But like I said, I think God had his hand was like, I think I told you this. I believe that God kept me in this bubble, even if it was like wrong. Because if you outside of the bubble, you can see like, hey, Leroy, Brakas, how? This is wrong. Because like, open up your eyes. You're not supposed to be in this bubble. Like the world is so much bigger than this bubble that you are currently in.
Yeah.
But making sense.
Yeah, no.
So the whole thing is like, how the bubble got popped. Obviously, like I said, I resisted and I didn't basically listen. And God basically said, like, listen, it's time for you to be popped out of this bubble. And yeah, I think that's life happened for me to get out of this bubble.
Sure. That's deep.
It's not that deep, but it's deep.
Not that deep.
But it's deep, yeah.
But it's deep. Yo, so
are you okay? Like I feel like I think you're in shock. Like because I've told you my story about the bubble.
Yeah.
But I think it's sinking you now. Like, okay. It's actually very deep if you think about it, like you're saying it's deep.
It's deep. Because a lot of people, like you're saying, I would tell you, listen, there's life outside of that bubble.
Yes.
Everything inside of that.
100%.
It's your perspective, or some might say like your worldview.
Yep.
But when you're in that bubble, that's all you know.
Yep.
And if an outside person was to come and tell you, listen, this is...
Guys, then I'll be like, if you telling me that, listen, guys, if for let's just, it's actually so right. Because if you tell me like, listen, guys, you're in a bubble, I'm like, you're from the devil. Like, this bubble is the right way, and you actually lost, bruh.
Because you spoke about that. You said that in that bubble, everything outside of it was from the devil.
100%.
And you guys thought that in that bubble,
Yeah.
that's the thing
That's the thing.
that's gonna get you to the end
To the
goal,
next stage.
to the
in
next
life.
stage, the next
Yep.
level.
Yep.
And certain influences in the bubble,
Yes.
like you weren't allowed to have a TV.
Yes. Or like there was, let's rather say there was a different way of doing life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's
So I think God's hand was definitely, God was in control. He's always in control. I think
but it's a journey.
it's a journey.
Mm,
It's a journey, yeah. So that's how the bubble got popped.
sure. So how's life after
After the bubble got popped,
the bubble got popped?
I'm gonna be honest with you guys, it was difficult.
Mm.
I lived in fear I think I had anxiety for a number of years. I was
Yeah.
angry at God. Even if he popped the bubble, I was
Yeah.
angry at him, bro. I'm like, yeah, but how could you have allowed this thing to happen to me as a young person? Because
that's all you knew.
100%. And I feel like I had a lot of opportunities in life
Yeah.
that I had to like basically push aside because the bubble, we were not allowed to do certain things in the bubble. So I feel like I missed out on a lot of childhood things, if I'm making sense, like youth stuff.
Did you felt like you needed to experience that when you came out of the bubble?
100%, because the thing is, after the bubble got popped, like I said, I lived in fear. And remember, like when you're outside of the bubble, it's a new environment, it's a new way of thinking, a new way of like seeing life.
Yeah.
Also like a new way of breathing. It's different air. Bubble is you bring your own air and the people that's in there. So when anything gets popped, you're like, it's overwhelming. It's like jumping out of like a plane and you're like skydiving.
Yeah.
And all that wind, if you're not used to it, it's like someone told me the other day, the barbershop actually told me this, that some guy at the barbershop is like, listen here, when you're first time, someone that is doing skydiving, he'll recommend for you to dive with a mask because you're not used to the air. So what else actually came to my mind right now? So when I popped out of this bubble, I went skydiving with no mask, or with no helmet rather.
Did you at least have a parachute?
I had a parachute. That's the community.
That was the community.
That's where the community came in. So what happened was, obviously, like the bubble got popped. I lived in fear. I was angry at God. I was in a bad space. And what happened was, I met someone. Yeah, I met someone at varsity, and he also invited me to a community. I'm like, nah, but I was fun, cuz.
You finished. You thought it was another bubble.
Another bubble. Yes. Like,
Yeah, this is not a bubble.
This is another bubble. Then I'm like, okay, cool. Let me go try this community out.
Yeah.
And then I met the I went to the bubble owner. No, I met
the community owner.
Yes.
Oh, is he an owner?
No, I don't think he's an owner. I think he's
small G.
Yeah. I think
Big G brought you to small G.
Yes. I think God brought me to the small G.
Yeah.
An amazing guy. And I think obviously my one friend at varsity introduced me to like I said, another person. I don't think it'll be comfortable for me to mention his name. I'll ask him obviously in the future episodes that we will shoot. If I'm allowed to mention his name. But I don't want to mention his name now. But anyways, and then I met him, like, listen here, and I told him about my bubble experience, and he was like, what? Interesting. And then obviously, like, I said to him, like, I've got a lot of questions, There's a lot of stuff that I have to unlearn. Are you willing to go on this journey with me, or are you also going to burst my bubble?
Sure.
Then he's like, nah, bro, like, I've got you, cuz.
Yeah.
I've got you. I think let's go on this journey together. And that's why I found this community. And I think for the first time over 20 years, I started having a relationship with God. And now I knew, like, who God is.
Sure.
Like...
It's powerful, yeah.
And like I always say, it's not that deep, but it became deep for me, like, because, there's a scripture where the Bible says, God said he'll never leave you nor forsake you. And that's a promise, bro. Like, no matter where you are in life, guys, he'll always be there for you. And I think his hand is all over all of us.
Yeah.
So I found community. I found you guys. Like, bro, like, I think for the first time, I feel that I'm safe.
Yeah.
I'm safe, not in a bubble. I'm safe
where you need to be.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
And we'll say maybe in the next few years I'll be in a different community, but I won't be out of the community by force. It will be by choice this time.
And God's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
and that journey walking with Jesus
Yes.
and the Holy Spirit as well, like challenging your mindset
Yeah.
inside of the bubble
Yeah.
and forcing that situation to pop the bubble.
Yes. Yes.
I think it's all part of a journey, and it's been a long road.
Yeah.
How many years has it been since?
Yo, more than 10 years
10 years since
since
the
the
bubble
bubble
was.
pop. Yeah, it's more than 10 years.
And how
I think
long?
it's over 10 years. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think so. My maths is not matching right now, but
How
yeah,
long were you in the bubble?
for over 20 years.
20 years.
Yeah.
Sure. So basically, your whole
My
life.
whole life, like I opened up my eyes in this bubble, like, yo, okay. And it was I
Sure.
won't lie to you, like I
Yeah.
really enjoyed it. But man, I was sad after the bubble got popped.
Because that was your community in the bubble.
Yes. My way,
And people, like, you have friends growing up. You're
yep.
still close with a few of them.
A few of them, yeah.
And like those are your cousins.
Yeah.
They're your homeboys.
Yeah. Some of them, we're still close because I think also the nice thing and the sad thing is that a few of our bubbles got popped in that process. So
Yeah.
there's a few guys that came out of the bubble with me. So it was challenging for all of us. And I think in the future episodes we'll invite them to speak about their experience in the bubble.
And not all of them are where you are
Yeah.
in that journey.
Yeah.
Some of their bubbles have gotten popped.
Yes.
But
It's like, you know, when they sorry for breaking
No,
your word.
that's fine.
You know, like when they say like you've left Egypt, but Egypt hasn't left you.
Yeah.
So sometimes like they've left the bubble or the bubble got popped, but the bubble is still with them. And it's obviously not my like I feel like we all are on a different journey, and I obviously pray for God to like.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they lost. They still on a journey. And actually, one of my friends, like his life, God is like I can see God's hand on his life. A few of them, in fact.
Yeah.
A few of them, I can see like God is powerful, bruh.
Yeah.
You know, like whatever human beings or like whatever people can like push aside and be like, nah, this is just like, Leroy is just, you won't be here around for long. Like, you know, his life is gonna go down and whatever. Like, words carry power,
Yeah.
but God is powerful. God is the ultimate, bruh.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
Sure. It's been interesting. It's been interesting learning a bit about bubbles. And even though I knew a bit about bubbles, I
Yeah.
think my mindset opened up a bit more
Yeah.
around it, and seeing like the friend that helped you
Yeah.
after your bubble popped.
Yes. A few people, yeah.
Being aware from an outside perspective
Yeah.
of people who might be going through stuff like that.
100%. And also, like, I think sometimes like, when you out of this bubble, sorry, I'm speaking a lot. I think
it's
also
fine.
the other thing is when you like, so now and then the bubble mannerism still creeps in now and then. And then you have to be in a community that reminds like, hey, bruh.
Check yourself a bit.
That's bubble mentality.
Yeah.
That's bubble mentality. Like, get out of it. You've got this. Come back. Yeah. So I think, the other thing, it's difficult for you to be out of the bubble without a community. You need community for you to like detox.
Yeah. Iron sharpens iron.
100%.
Yeah. Sure.
So it's difficult. Like you can be like, hey, Leroy, bruh, guys, you powerful. Guys, like, you know, it was difficult for me to accept, I won't say applause, but like recognition, right? Like when you say, like, hey, bro, like, hey, you're actually good with this. I'm like, really? Nah, bro, I don't think it's me. But I got better. Like even when I showed my results.
Yeah.
A few days ago, I'm like, bro, I got like 3 distinctions in I'm like, what? This is Roy here, Leroy. Nah, bro, cuz, yay. I'm like, okay, I can do this. But how did the reason why I could achieve this whole thing was community.
People carrying you and lifting you up.
Yes, it's not easy, but it's worth it.
Until you get strong enough to start walking on your own.
Yes.
But obviously you're never going to be alone.
100%. And
it's not good to isolate.
Yep. Because that's when the enemy even speaks to you more.
Yeah.
When you're alone.
You're alone with your thoughts.
Bro, the greatest battle, I believe the greatest battle ever fought was in the mind.
Yeah.
Mind battles, bro, like when the enemy gets you here,
if you get this right,
bro, you can win him. Oh, you can win anyone.
But it's tough.
It's tough. 100%. It's not easy at all.
I think a lot of people think change is easy, or they don't purposely think it.
Yeah.
I think they just try to do stuff and they're like, oh, I can't give up smoking
Yes.
or like drinking is just what I do.
Yes, yes,
Or
yes, yes. Or
whatever,
swearing.
swearing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Or driving bad, or like
whatever it may
like it's my
be.
thing. I grew up like this because I could have said the same thing. Like I
Yeah.
grew up like this, but the thing is, how I changed was like changing my environment, finding a community,
Yeah.
and be like, it's okay, and realizing, bro, this is normal. That's not normal.
Mm.
Yeah, that's
So I think a lot of people might have an idea. Cousins out there thinking, yo, I might be in a bubble.
Yeah.
So for those people out there who think that they may be in a bubble,
Yep.
what can they do? Or what does it feel like? And how can they determine whether what they're in right now is really a bubble?
Yeah, yeah.
Or like how do you differentiate that?
I think how I could figure out that I was in a bubble, like I said, I think for me personally, my bubble got popped. And how I couldn't say that I was in a bubble when other people's bubbles got popped, like, you are wrong, you're supposed to listen, like, just do what is being told to you. But there are characteristics when you're in a bubble, ways of doing life, thinking, fear. When you're in a bubbly environment and you have like this fear, like, okay, if I do this, I'm gonna go to the dark place. If I think this way, there's no grace for me. Like if I do this is like it's over.
Yeah.
When you live in fear, then you must know, like, brah, I'm in a bubble. I'm not saying that you should go in life, like, you shouldn't go through life being like, ah, man, it's not that deep. I can do what I do. I can, like, live my life. I can YOLO, all this stuff. I'm saying that when you're in a bubble environment and you have this fear in you, man, like, no, man, something doesn't feel right. You go tonight, you be like, hey, am I going to wake up tomorrow morning? That's bubble mentality. Because right now, like, bro, life is short, but it's long at the same time. I think let's take in the moment, and then also, like, it's not that deep, bro. It's, for me personally, it's not that deep. I thought it was deep all these years, but it's not that deep. So I think how someone can maybe see that or think.
I think that's saying actually, it's not that deep.
Yes.
I think it's your situation that you're in actually. The situation you're in is not that deep.
Yes.
Because you can come out of it.
Yep.
You can stand up and move on.
You can even pop your own bubble.
Yeah.
But like, listen, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, I'm gonna break through this barrier.
Yeah.
Ek gaan deur gaan. So even talking Afrikaans. So I'm gonna go through.
Well, Afrikaans cousins out there.
Yeah,
What's called Afrikaans?
That's good. That's good. But I think like the moment you like have breakthrough, like take that step. And like, listen, I'm gonna break through this. Whatever, like God's he has you. God's got you, bro.
Yeah.
He's got you. Just okay, maybe you're afraid to like pop the bubble, but I think it's time for you to pop the bubble. Pop the bubble and find community. Because after popping the bubble, after you pop, it's time to pop the bubble. When you pop that bubble, make sure that you find community.
Don't isolate.
Don't isolate. Because when you isolate, and then maybe let's say you've got a bad day to work or you get flu, like I've got flu right now. If I was still like out of the bubble without community, I was like, I need to go back to the bubble. I can't breathe.
Yeah.
Or like I have a bad day to work and I need to go back into this bubble. Can I refix this bubble? But the nice thing of a bubble, once you like pop it, you have to get, you can't like glue together again. It's popped. It's gone. It's finished. Now you need to survive.
You need to survive.
Because some people, when the bubble gets popped, they become paralyzed because they don't have community. And it's sad. It's actually very sad. Like when the bubble gets popped, they feel that was the only environment that they could have been in. And it's sad. Then some of them go on a different journey in life where they basically become worse. They go to a place where
they start moving towards the deep end.
Yeah. And the deep end, and then they'll be in a bad place, and it will make other people afraid to pop their bubbles.
Because they say, look at this guy, he popped his bubble, look where he ended up.
100%.
I know growing up, a lot of people would say like the story of Job.
Yeah.
They would say, what did you do to end up like this? No, he popped his bubble. Don't pop your bubble because you'll end up like
Yep.
That part.
Yes, I get you. I see where you're going to with this.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. So it's like pop the bubble, but and let me just say something. Like, Keanan, you know this. I told you this a few times. Whether you're in a bubble or outside the bubble, you're still gonna have a bad day to work. You're still gonna get fruit.
Yeah.
You're still gonna have
Life's not gonna be
life
easy.
is still gonna happen. Life happens.
Yeah.
Life happens.
Yeah.
We are living in this world. Life will happen.
But like we said, it's the mindset.
It's a mindset.
It's the mindset that's gonna carry you through.
Yep.
And it's not easy.
Yes. But that's basically my story about the bubble. I obviously will dive deep into it in the future, like more episodes. Yeah.
Yeah. This was very informative.
Yep.
Cuz
Well done, guys. Well done,
I
guys.
hope
You did it.
I hope you guys out there, you learned a little bit. You got a little bit more of an
And
understanding.
let us, and maybe also let us know in your comments, like in the comment section, like if, like just give us your thoughts. Like, what do you think?
What do you
How
think?
do you
Do you
feel?
know what a bubble is?
Yeah.
Or did this go
Like over your head? And it's okay. We can go.
It's fine.
We'll dive deep into it.
So if you guys enjoyed this content, we're gonna be releasing a lot more. in the
Like and
future.
share.
Like, share, and subscribe.
Yes, yes.
But
And then
yeah.
notification button as well for notifying you to if there's a new episode coming up.
I've always wanted to do that, you know.
Like cousins, much love, cousins, and yeah, Keanan will kick us out.
Yeah, cool, guys. Thank you for listening to the Cuz&Co podcast. We hope this conversation reminded you that your story still matters. Catch you next Wednesday. Stay blessed for now.